All right, I've been bad about filming videos today. I've been rolling around. Was at a beautiful property this client purchased a little while back. I'm back there tomorrow. I'm gonna show it to you. She's planning out the house and stuff. I'm just helping her out here at karate to pick up my daughter. See the kids doing karate there. We're getting a touch football crew going for Friday afternoons. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. And yeah, it's interesting. We're kind of hitting a boom here in the market, as predicted, with all the stuff going on in the world and amazing stuff on the political front in Ecuador. We are starting to boom. So still early, still a good time to get in, but definitely starting that cycle for sure. So yeah, good times in Vilca, good times in Ecuador. Do my best to film more the rest of the week. So making a little superfood smoothie here, but for the family in the morning. But one of the amazing things about Ecuador is the fruit. Now this is just very normal fruit: pineapple, banana, papaya, and there's some very exotic fruits. I've probably seen 20 or 30 or more fruits here that I've never seen in my life prior to Ecuador. But they're just incredible. The quality of the fruits. I mean, fruits in the States after living in a place like this are literally just unedible. And here they're just magnificent in so many varieties. So, I am here, about to wait for the bus. Pretty funny. I don't really ride the bus ever, but car's in the shop. It's kind of fun riding the bus. I just don't feel like taking a taxi, but yeah, the bus in Ecuador in general is great. They run all the time. It's a very common transportation method. They're very, very inexpensive. I have heard of them getting robbed, here and there, like on the coast in certain areas, but in most of the country, if not all the country, certainly in this area, they're completely 100% safe, pretty comfortable, etc. So if you want to, if you're not into buying a car and you want to kind of do your thing on a bus / taxis, whatever, it's certainly a fine way to go. All right, so here's the bus. Very special, I know. Pretty typical, normal bus. Cruising through Malacatos. So this is the French bakery. It's closed today. It's Tuesday, but this sign cracked me up. It says, the Loja municipio asks you to put on a mask. That's very much the attitude of the foreigners here. Foreigners here, generally speaking, are not interested in the mask, not interested in doing any of that stuff. And so yeah, I guess they probably were asked to put up a sign wearing a mask, and so they put that up saying, the municipio wants you to wear a mask. They didn't actually say to wear a mask or anything like that. Out here with Milton, who you guys know, architect builder, and a client. Check this spot out. Super sweet location. Basically gonna build a house right where I'm walking. Beautiful. Shot of the mountains. You get the rainbows back in there all the time. Back in the Podocarpus. Just a few minutes drive to town in Vilcabamba. Not for sale, just a sweet spot.
Take measures. Here we have to take measures and see with the areas.
So I'm here in Vilcabamba in Cucanama. I was just chatting with this gentleman who's my business partner's father. Really great guy. We're just chatting about how nice it is to live in the country and not in the city. And anyhow, we're out here on this beautiful project in Vilcabamba. 20 lots. Some of them are sold. There's riverfront lots. You see all that eucalyptus there? That's right by the river. See that revision box? That's for electricity. Everything's underground, so you don't have all the cables running around. Totally flat. Very good prices. Really a beautiful little community we're creating here, including a beautiful area in the front that has a basketball court and a pool and a little bar and steam room and that sort of stuff. And we're like 4 minutes to Vilcabamba, to the town as well. You can see some of the views there are really special. Phone doesn't quite pick it up, but it's just such a beautiful time of day. Sunset. It's about 5:40 or almost 6 o'clock. In Vilcabamba, about to play some hoops. Gotta make a payment first to a few people. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Come on, phone, pick that blue sky up. We're going to play hoops at like the Coliseo, like the public place, which is crappy. But we kind of got kicked off our court temporarily. We're actually building a court also, so that'll be sweet to have. But yeah, beautiful day in Vilca. Have some cool stuff going on today. Take you guys along as best I can. Center square of Vilca on I think it's Wednesday morning. All right, so we got kicked out of the court that we had like a key for that we weren't supposed to have in Vilcabamba, but then we found this one. It's way better. We're in like Taxiche here. This is like Malacates Valley behind me. It's a beautiful sunny day. The camera never always like washes out. Man, that was fun. I had a messed up knee for a long time, didn't let me play. So good playing again. Got some hardcore arguments going on back here. But pretty good players. Some Venezuelans who are about 6'4", 6'5", and good players. Guys from Loja that play, and usually we got a crew of foreigners as well. Today it was just 2 of us, but man, a lot of fun. Beautiful day to play some ball. The court's not bad either for Ecuador. Look at that. All right. Came to the river afterwards. Get a little, man, I'm sunburnt, aren't I? Oh yeah. Get a little swim going. It's gonna be better. This is actually a spot in San Pedro de Vilcabamba, just like 2-minute drive from Vilcabamba, where you can, it's deep enough where you can swim a little bit. There's a spot out by this house I'm building in Tumianuma, about 15 minutes away, where it's like about 10 feet deep. Pretty fun spot to go and swim. Just ordered a couple of coconuts. I'm gonna run up here and grab a juice, and then I gotta go record. We're doing a daily podcast show on YouTube. Me and Dr. Tom Cowan's son, dear friend of mine from high school named Asher. It's called Awakening Consciousness with Jesse and Asher. It's out there, so tune in only if you're into that kind of stuff. But I gotta go record that after this and grab a juice here. So just here by the river in Vilcabamba, good friend Rasa, recording an interview of her, not for the channel, for her channel. Do you have a channel yet? Can I plug your channel?
I'm gonna get
All right, we don't have a name yet. We'll get it. Chronic Currency. So
one C.
Chronic Currency with 1 C. Chronic Currency, 1 C. Check it out, YouTube. You will find it. She rocks. We just had a really fun conversation about, look at this dog saying hello, about chronic currency and all these incredible shifts that are taking place. It's beautiful here. We got the bamboo back there, eucalyptus. This is a river that's just about less than a minute to town. So, been a good day. Headed home. End of the day, Vilcabamba. Pleasant. The weather has been lovely lately. Absolutely lovely. High and dry, a little breeze, warm but not too hot. We're headed into dry season and into windy season. So this part of Ecuador, most of the country, has a dry season where it doesn't rain much. All these mountains turn brown. They're starting to turn brown, like they're not a lush green anymore. Usually starts in June, ends in the end of October or somewhere in October. Of course, it varies by year. and so forth. And then there's a couple months, usually it's July and August, that are pretty breezy. It's not my favorite time of year here. I definitely like the rest of the year better. Sort of like, for me, it's sort of like October through like May that are the nicest. But you know, again, it's kind of like Floridians, you know, complaining about weather that's in the 60s or something, right? It's not exactly terrible ever. My daughter's a big fan of this sushi place in Vilcabamba. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, I like it too. So they have this sort of like Ecuadorian, like grill, parrilla, or pinchos place. And then they have a sushi place there, and then a nice wine, sort of wine beer store, and then a nice little fruit store. And yeah, cool little spot. Actually, there's a Belgian chocolatier as well, who makes really high quality chocolate right there. Up here in the Asanga neighborhood of Vilcabamba, up above town, you can see the valley behind me. Just did an expat profile interview. Look at this house, it's just absolutely beautiful. Boy, am I sunburned. It's modeled after a 1920s home out in California. Really spectacular. Rolling through San Joaquin here. Headed to see one of the many healers who are in and around Vilcabamba. This guy is an osteopath, but he's like super intuitive and can kind of read energy and all kinds of stuff. So check that out. He's actually the husband of this woman who does this incredible thing called heart-centered training. It's really like ancestral healing. Anyways, there's just so many different modalities here for healing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, San Joaquin is beautiful developments, gorgeous day. And playing a little football later, recording the show, got some cool stuff going on. And yeah, show you as much as I can. This property is actually for sale. It's on the website. Beautiful property. I have like no words for what I just experienced. So this is not a thoroughly uncommon sight in Ecuador. Sometimes it's the result of alcohol. Sometimes people just want to lay down and take a nap. Anyways, these guys I'm embarrassing these guys. Look there. Look at those embarrassed smiles. We're about to play a little touch football here in the park. I'm excited. Beautiful day. We may record a podcast when we're done. We'll see. My daughter's over there kicking butt in karate somewhere. All right, we're all set up here for a little touch football. Should have at least 6 or 8 guys. They're kicking, what the heck? Freshly mowed grass, kids are out playing soccer. Mondongo there in the distance. All right, so we're out here in San Pedro at this new restaurant. It's a couple of minutes from Vilcabamba. Really a beautiful spot to sit out and eat. Gorgeous day. Ran into some friends. You always run into friends here.
Where is that?
This is a Korean restaurant. I'm really excited about it. I'll show you guys the food. Everyone says it's amazing. Show you guys the food once it comes. So we got one more dish coming, but this is the food. Look at this beautiful Korean food here. Down here at the river. My son's naked. I gotta keep him out of the shot. This is the river where we it's right where we're building a house. It's about 15 minutes, maybe 17 minutes from Vilcabamba, something like that. Nice little river, looking beautiful now. Waters have receded. I'll show you the progress on the house now too. Sun just went down. This is a good friend here. Helps us find a lot of properties at good prices, because that's always our goal. We don't control the market. Market in certain places is very high, like Vilcabamba and Malacatos. And that's because Lojanos, people from the city from Loja, use those, those towns are the most popular for them as second home destinations, weekend homes. So they keep prices pretty high in those two towns. So this is finally got the car back, and that's the little bodega, the little shed. And then this is this little lot we bought just for kind of a fun little project, building a little house here. See a mango tree there and some sugar cane, some bananas. There's avocados and oranges and all kinds of stuff like that. And again, we're a little further out from Vilca, so prices are much cheaper here. I got this, you know, at a very good price, and there's lots of properties in this area where, you know, you can still find some good deals. The best deals, of course, are even further out. So it's always kind of that choice between proximity to Vilcabamba or price. And there's a misnomer that like foreigners drive this market. There's not a misnomer amongst Ecuadorians, but there's like some foreigners think that, but it's just not the case at all. Foreigners play a tiny, minuscule role in the market here.